Hi everyone! So today I'm going to show you how I take these stakes from Dollar Tree. They're just yard stakes and they have a little chain that connects right here and you can connect the stakes together. But I'm going to show you how I take this little guy and turn him into this little guy just for a couple dollars worth of paint that you can get at a craft store. And I hope you enjoy the video and let's get started. So I have all my supplies set up. I have my stake and I have my sandpaper, and the sandpaper is 400 grit. It's finishing sandpaper, so that means it's very fine. It will just rough up the surface of the stake just enough for the paint to stick to it. And then we have Licorice. This is Folk Art Licorice number 1640, and you can see it's outdoor acrylic and it's glossy. And then we also have multi-surface silver sterling, and it doesn't specifically say that it is outdoor, but it does say it's weather resistant. So I have all this, and I'm actually going to go out to the backyard and do my sanding because I don't want the dust everywhere, and I will be back whenever that's done. Alright, I'm back. I have taken the chain off, and here is the sanded version. You can see the difference. This is an unsanded one. And now I'm just going to take a damp paper towel and wipe off the dust that's on here. You can see especially the purple has a lot of dust. I have a feeling I'm going to end up scrubbing that off a little bit because it is kind of flaky just on its own. So let's finish this and we'll move on to the next step, which is going to be painting. There we go. It's all nice and cleaned up. The purple didn't come off as much as I thought it would. And I did not sand the inside back here because number one, it's already black. Number two, it's going to be to the back away from the viewer, so I just didn't really see the point in touching it up since it's already black. But I'll go ahead and get the dust out of it. And there we go. And now we'll start painting in just a minute. Okay, I have my paint ready and my little paint tray, which I haven't cleaned. I suggest you clean yours more often than I clean mine. And we're just gonna get started. I'll leave this end unpainted for a little while so I can pick it up if I need to. I might as well just start with this end though. Okay, now I'll just let that dry and we'll move on to the next step, which will be adding the silver highlights. So my steak has been drying for just about an hour and it's looking pretty good. I was not, oh, I missed a little spot over here, but I was not super careful with making sure I got all the chunks out, so you might be able to see it's got a little bit of a streaky texture to it, but really I think that looks kind of cool. Kind of like old iron or something. It's not perfectly textured, so it's not perfectly smooth, so I'm pretty happy with the overall look of it. I think it looks a lot better than this little purple guy here. In fact, I like it just better just like that. But we're going to put the silver on anyway. So here we go. Got a little bit of silver here. I'm going to use just a wet paper towel. It's very lightly wet. And I'll just dab it in a little bit. And then I have a dry paper towel to get the extra off there. So I want just a very little bit on here. And we're just going to go over the edges. And I want to be careful not to wipe off what I get on here. All right, there we go. We have our finished steak. There we go. Oh, that looks so cool. I am very happy with the way it turned out. And as you can see, I have a little extra glob right there. I can probably take this paper towel and just kind of smear those little areas around, and even if it makes a little buildup there, that's fine. And as I was telling you about the little streaks in the black paint, that's even better. It turned out like so good because the silver paint catches in the black streaks and it just looks really cool. So there's our finished product. Let's zoom in. Ta-da! And just once again, here's the comparison. These are going to look so cool in my front yard. And of course, I will show you what that looks like when I get it all put together. So thanks for watching. Bye-bye.